Hi there and welcome to Gaining Vision. I'm Melanie. Have you had an opportunity to subscribe to the channel yet? If not, take a second, hit subscribe, and please don't forget to like and share. It's been a while since we've talked about life lessons, so I thought we'd cover a few more. These are all so important for each and every one of us to really think about as we go along our life, because of course they always say hindsight is 20/20. Wish we knew this stuff when we were younger. So, a couple of life lessons I want to cover today. The first is habits. Forming good habits at a young age is very important. Good study habits, good work ethic, make sure you work hard, finish what you start. All of these habits, if ingrained at a young age, will help you succeed throughout your life. If we quickly form bad habits, it can easily evolve into something of being lazy, not completing what we start, that sort of thing. And you will never succeed in life without having good shapes of habits in your life. So as parents, it's important to ensure we teach our children these habits at a young age. That can be something as simple as creating a chore chart, as you call it, having a list of things that they need to learn how to do around the house, keeping them accountable for their responsibilities. Forming these habits will help them succeed in knowing what they need to do as adults as well. Studying hard, making sure they get their homework done, that sort of habit from a young age will help move forward. Then going into getting a job, whether it's a part-time job, a job around the house, getting an allowance, learning that value of money and the habit of getting into working hard at everything they do. When you work hard and have that habit, you always want to exceed and try harder at everything you do. Habits during school, work, and throughout life will result in success all along. When you move into adulthood, when you move out on your own, get a job, a career, all of these things, those habits are instilled in us. But when we have a bad habit, they're hard to break. So by having good habits at a young age is a good thing. So what do we do with that bad habit that we just can't seem to break? Well, practicing good habits over and over again is what's going to result in breaking that bad habit. Think of it as something, if you bite your nails, you know you're not going to have pretty nails, or you know you're not going to, have nice hands to look at when you're in an interview or going out on that date. Some people put something like don't bite nail hardener on your nails. When you go to bite your nails, it tastes gross. That's something you could do, or when you're trying to quit smoking or whatever that habit you have, bad habit you want to quit. Some people try alternatives, whether that's chewing gum or nicotine, whatever it may be. They try to break the habits, but bad habits are never easy to break. So our goal is to instill good habits in everybody from a very young age. Habits can develop and evolve though as adults. That could be simple as making sure you set a schedule for yourself every week and sticking to it. Making those lists of things to do and ensuring that you continue to check off those marks. You're never too old to learn new skills and abilities and create good habits. It's important to learn and practice these habits on an ongoing basis in order to be successful. What good habits do you have? What work for you? Do you have any bad habits? If you do, I challenge yourself to try and break those habits and instill good habits instead. It will only lead to those successes. The next life lesson I'm going to cover is for you to cherish what you have. As human beings, we're quick to think of what we have as just what we're owed. But the reality is, no matter whether it's the amount of money you have in the bank, the people that surround you, the relationships that you have, or the car you have, even if it's not a stylish sports car, cherish what you have, because you never know, tomorrow they may not be there and you'll really understand what you've lost. This is especially important in relationships, whether with your parents, your friends, or a loved one. We may always say, oh, so-and-so does this and that, and they don't do this, and we look at all the negativity. We really need to focus on what positive aspects we have in our life and cherish those, because in relationships, you never know, if you don't cherish it, they could walk and then you're without. And once they leave is when you're going to realize what you've lost. The third life lesson I want to cover today is patience. Patience is something that we all really need to have, and not all of us have it. It's something that we have to work to develop. You've heard all the sayings, good things come to those who wait, or patience is a virtue. Those are true. But the reality is, when you're patient, you take your time at doing things and you wait for those good things to happen, it's amazing what comes out of it. If you rush through something and just try to get it done quickly so you don't have to wait, or you want the answers right now, you're probably not going to get the best result that you're looking for. So practicing patience is important when dealing with people, with yourself, and with your work. The fourth one is kindness. Kindness is essential for all of us, even for being kind to ourselves, to each other, being kind in your compliments or feedback you give people, and just being kind to nature, to animals, everything. The kindness goes a long way, even if it's just a smile to a stranger. Are you kind? Are you patient? The fifth life lesson for today I want to talk about is the code of honor. Live with a code of honor. Honor is something that I think we've lost throughout the ages. Honor could be something as good as keeping your word, being respectful, treating people with respect, and really just following through with good intentions. If you go into a situation wanting to deceive someone or do something against them, you're not honorable. Or if you go in with a what's in it for me attitude, your honor will not come through to the people you're working with, to the end result, but only towards yourself. When you're honorable to your peers, your elders, your loved ones, you'll receive honor and respect in return, and it's so important. Life lessons are something we learn from on a regular basis, and I encourage you all to look at your life. Do you have these life lessons? Do you practice them on a daily basis? If not, I encourage you to think hard on each of these and see how you can implement them into your life, because it will only lead to helping you succeed at what you really truly want out of your life. Until next time, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share, and I'll see you later. Mwah.